Hello, hello! Endereço novo, novo super estúdio, só que não é tão super, ainda estou arrumando as coisas, mas vamos nós! Aqui, this is SpeakNow2, Lesson 11, Part B. We're still talking about I'd love to do that, I'd love to try that, and expressing wants and interests and giving reasons for them, right? So we have here in the page for today the language booster, and we have to notice the different ways we express wants and intentions and give reasons for them. Expressing wants and intentions have lots of options here. We have here expressing wants and intentions, lots of options, and giving reasons, some other options. Essas não são todas. These aren't all the options. There are more. But don't worry, we don't have to see them all to be able to start speaking English fluently and comfortably, right? So let's check the sentences. Repeat, please. I really want to take a dancing class. I'd like to take a dancing class. I've always wanted to take a dancing class. I don't want to learn Taekwondo. I wouldn't like to learn Taekwondo. I'd never learn Taekwondo. Well, okay, these are the options and you give the reasons. I'd really want to take a dancing class. I need to get some exercise. I'd learn something new. It seems like a lot of hard work. I think it would be boring. Okay, these are ways to talk about positive intentions, things that you want to do and things that you don't want to do. What do we have to do now? In part B, you have to take turns expressing wants and intentions and giving reasons, using the activities from the vocabulary section. We talked about going bowling, we talked about walking, we talked about racquetball, and skiing, swimming, tai chi, running. Why don't you write 3 sentences about things that you would like to do and 1 sentence you wouldn't about something that you wouldn't like to do, and giving reasons for them. For example, I'd love to take dancing classes because it's a form of exercise and it's lots of fun and I would meet new people. I'd like to go bowling because it's lots of fun, it's exciting. Strike, hey. Walking, I'm already going walking frequently, so I wouldn't like to go running because it can hurt my back. I have a problem with that. And I would love to go swimming in these very hot days because it's refreshing. Well, these are my sentences. Can you say your sentences? Do that. Let's move on. Let's go on to the listening. Well, the listening, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to leave it in the end. Okay, and then you go back to these pictures and you are going to do this. Look, first thing, people are describing fitness activities. 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4 activities. You have to number from 1 to 4 in the order you hear them. So you hear them, the first one is kayaking, so you put number 1. And so on, right? So this is what we have to do in this activity. You are going to listen and number. But now, in part B, you have to say why they want to try these activities. So they don't do them. They are talking about doing and giving reasons. You have to notice and write one reason for each activity. So you should go back and watch again, and then you can listen and say why they want to do that activity. Maybe they give more than one reason, and you have only to write one of the reasons, right? For archery, deve ser legal. Kayaking, exciting, but please not in a too rough water, please. Sem ser aqueles rios super caudalosos para virar o caiaque e a gente morrer afogado. Não, não morre, é só virar. Table tennis, it's nice. Eu sou péssimo, but it's really nice. And water aerobics. Aeróbica. Aeróbica dentro da água. Como é que o pessoal chama? There's a name in Portuguese, I forgot it. Water aerobics. It's lots of fun. Junta aquela turminha lá, 30 pessoas dentro de uma piscina. Really nice. And the last thing we are doing in the lesson, in the class, is the speak with confidence. Now we have different things here. We have to read about these activities below, and they are Zumba, Forza, and Bozu. Tell 3 classmates what you would and wouldn't like to try, and giving reasons for the response. All right, so let's read, and then you try to come up with your ideas. I would like to do it. I wouldn't like to do it. Zumba is a Latin-inspired dance. It's a popular and fun exercise. You can do aerobics and dance at the same time. People that do Zumba, they like a lot. Forza means strength in Italian. You use a wooden sword, like here. Let's see, a wooden sword to practice Japanese sword fighting techniques. Oh, crazy. All right. And Bozu is also known as blue half ball. You can stand on it, lie on it, place your knees on it, or push your arms off it. So it's probably a very intensive aerobics exercise if you do that. So would you try these ones? Bozu, Forza, and Zumba. So you tell me, you get prepared to tell me during the lesson. Okay, these were the lesson of today. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the class. Don't forget, the audio comes in some seconds. The audio for this exercise here. So wait and listen to it. Bye-bye.
Page 27. Listening A and B. Number 1.
I've always wanted to try this. This would be perfect for me because I love the water and like to be on my own a lot. I like it because you don't need too much equipment, just a boat and a paddle. I wouldn't want to go too far, at least until I build my upper body strength. And I'd like to try it on a lake, not in the ocean. It looks like a very peaceful activity, if you know what I mean.
Number 2.
I think this is a pretty common game. Or, I guess it's a sport, actually. My older brother plays a lot, but I've never tried it. I'm a very competitive person, and this looks like nonstop action. To be honest, I'd like to beat my brother. It also just looks fun, so I hope to try it soon. My friend has a table at his house, so maybe he'll let me play sometime.
Number 3.
I've wanted to try this for a long time. It looks so relaxing, but I'm sure it's hard work too. There's a sports center in town with an indoor swimming pool that offers classes 3 times a week. I don't think I'd want to go that often, but maybe once or twice a week. None of my friends do this, so it might be a good way to meet some new people. I'm not a very good swimmer, but I don't think that matters.
Number 4.
I would so love to do this. It goes back thousands of years, so there is an interesting tradition around it. Of course, in the past it was hunting, but that doesn't interest me. I do it just with regular targets. I remember I saw it on TV at the Olympic Games a couple of years ago and found it fascinating. It doesn't look easy at all. I'd like to try it because I want to get into something that requires discipline